maybe we'll just refuse to go on stage. Woof! You don't talk to me like that! You little piece of sh**!
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Young Child Support. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go ahead and premiere the brand new South Park compilation y'all done sent to me. So Try Not to Laugh challenge. We signed her. We gonna take over the world. And this young nigga reaction channel is a blessing.
An elephant makes love to a pig. Alright, so the episode kicks off with the boys just chilling at the bus stop, and Cartman sees that Stan's rocking a fresh black eye. Turns out, his psycho sister Shelly's been using him as a punching bag, because she's pissed about getting headgear from the dentist. Meanwhile, Kyle's got an elephant now. Yeah, a whole ass elephant. But his mom's like, nope, not in my house.
Your sister beat you up again, huh?
No!
Yeah, your sister kicked your ass.
She's just pissed off because she got headgear at the dentist.
Be a man, Stan. Just say, hey, women, you shut your mouth and make babies.
Hey, Kyle, what's that elephant doing? You mean this one? Yeah, he's my new pet elephant.
Whoa, dude. Where'd you get a pet elephant?
I got it mail order from Africa. Wow, that's cool. No, it's not cool. My mom won't let me keep him in the house. She says he's too big and that its poop is bigger than our couch.
That's why my mom got me a pot-bellied pig, because its poop is small.
Then at school, Mr. Garrison's teaching the kids about genetic engineering, because why not? And Kyle's like, bam, I'm gonna crossbreed an elephant with a pig. But this nerd, Terrence, jumps in with, bet I can clone a human before you do that. So now it's a race. Tiny elephants versus human clones. Naturally, they all head to the sketchiest place possible, the South Park Genetic Engineering Ranch. Dr. Mephisto, the mad scientist of butt-obsessed animals, tells them, listen, pig and elephant DNA just won't splice. Haven't you heard the Loverboy song?
I have created things that will change the world for the better. Here is a monkey with 4 asses.
How does that make the world better? Well, what about our pot-bellied elephant?
Pig and elephant DNA just won't splice. Haven't you ever heard that song by Loverboy? Pig and elephant DNA just won't splice. However, maybe I could help you add a few asses to that swine of yours.
Ow!
What? Oh, excuse me.
But do the boys give up? Hell no. They decide to get the pig and elephant drunk so they'll make sweet love. Meanwhile, Terrence's cloned version of Stan, who's like a mutant, roided out Stan, breaks loose and starts going full King Kong on South Park. The kids decide to use mutant Stan to get back at his sister, but the thing smashes up Stan's house like it's nothing. And then, in the middle of all this chaos, Stan's clone throws Kenny into a microwave. Yeah, a freaking microwave. And boom, Kenny's done.
He's tearing up the house! Stop
Well
him!
done. You well done now. Delicious.
So what the hell do you want?
Cherry top!
They got our clone. He belongs to us.
No, son. This beast is a disgrace to genetic engineers everywhere.
Daddy, no! Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
Sexual healing. So, it all kicks off with the boys discovering this insane new Tiger Woods video game. It's not about hitting golf balls anymore. Oh no. It's all about Tiger and his wife Elin going full WWE, smashing windows in each other with golf clubs. Naturally, Cartman and Kenny are all in.
What are you guys doing? Dude, check it out. It's EA Sports Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11 for Xbox. Oh, I'm gonna crash!
Serves you right, you cheating turd!
Oh, dude, was that a combo move? Oh, dude, here come the cops. We gotta lie to them. Hit X to lie.
Wow, I didn't know golf games were this cool.
Yeah, dude, EA Sports outdid themselves this time.
While they're busy virtually wrecking SUVs, the CDC is out here panicking about a supposed sex addiction epidemic. Apparently, rich dudes like Tiger Woods can't stop hooking up, and now the CDC's convinced it's a disease spreading fast. They decide to start screening kids for it, and who do they flag as sex addicts? None other than Kenny, Kyle, and Butters. The test that pegs them as addicts is hilarious. The CDC guy shows the class a photo of a naked couple and asks, what color was the lady's handkerchief? Most of the kids spot it, but Kenny, Kyle, and Butters, they're way too focused on, other things. So boom, diagnosis confirmed.
Ew.
Woo! Jesus, dude.
Holy moly, what's that between the lady's legs?
Please just study the picture the best you can, students.
I never seen that part of a lady. Do they all got a head like that?
I haven't seen that either.
What color was the handkerchief in the nice lady's hand?
I'm a born-again virgin. I just reclaimed my virginity 2 weeks ago. This is like the greatest scam I've ever done. Like, reclaiming my virginity, man. No one can say slutty things to me anymore. I'm no longer a he-ho, a slut dragon. I'm not gonna mention some of the other nicknames women have given me. We gonna edit this out?
Did you see the bush on that lady? What the heck was that?
Now I'd like to
I like
see
a landing
who
strip.
answered what handkerchief.
I didn't see a handkerchief. Did you see a handkerchief, Kenny?
They're sent to
Why
a
you
small
listen about no damn
office,
handkerchief?
and the CDC guy tells them their lives are basically over, saying their addiction will get worse and worse. He even drops
hope
the
so.
bomb about autoerotic asphyxiation.
No,
Yeah, you know where
no,
this is going? The
no.
CDC guy casually explains how people choke themselves while enjoying their alone time dressed as Batman to, enhance the experience.
Batman?
Kenny's ears perk right up at that one.
I'm sorry, boys, but I'm afraid you three have tested positive for sex addiction.
What? Oh, no!
I'm sorry, but you're simply too dangerous to have around normal, well-adjusted students.
So what happens to us now?
A life of desperation and anguish, I'm afraid. Your addiction will start off slowly, magazines, internet sites, but then as you keep chasing your high, your taste will get more and more dangerous. Most likely, you'll end up going the way of David Carradine and Michael Hudgens. Autoerotic asphyxiation. I don't want to go into too much detail, but you choke yourself with a belt around your neck while masturbating dressed up like Batman or something, then you pass out from lack of air, and apparently it makes your orgasm super awesome.
Oh, no. I don't want to have to buy a Batman costume.
So, Kenny, being Kenny, decides to give it a go. Next thing you know, his mom's walking in on him in his room, wearing a full-on Batman costume, belt around his neck, trying out this extreme method. And well, Kenny doesn't survive the experiment.
No! I've never been more disappointed in myself for never having seen something before. I've never seen any of these episodes.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. I don't want to go into too much detail, but you choke yourself with a belt around your neck while masturbating dressed up like Batman or something, then you pass out from lack of air, and apparently it makes your orgasm super awesome.
Oh, no. I don't want to have to buy a Batman costume.
So, Kenny, being Kenny, decides to give it a go. Next thing you know, his mom's walking in on him in his room, wearing a full-on Batman costume, belt around his neck, trying out this extreme method. And well, Kenny doesn't survive the experiment. Yep, Kenny's dead, again, and this time it's because he took that CDC advice a little too seriously.
Kenny, it's time for dinner. Kenny?
Hey, Kenny.
Too full for sound and foam, when that which drew from out the boundless deep to...
There! It was like that! It looked just like that! Just like this, but smaller. And right in the place your underwear should have been.
Succubus. So it all kicks off with Cartman getting dragged to the eye doctor, who loves calling him Piggy and throwing fat jokes.
But I hate the eye doctor. He always makes fun of me for being fat.
You're not fat. You're big boned.
That's what I told him, but he doesn't listen to reason.
How's my little piggy today?
Hey, don't call me a little piggy!
I just say that because you're my little buddy. Hop up on the chair. Don't break it now.
God damn it!
Just kidding. Can you see the letters?
Yes?
All right, read them out for me.
I am a little piggy.
That was just a weird coincidence. I did not know how that happened. I am a little piggy. Wow, what are the odds of that? Let's see. Which is better, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2?
2.
No, the answer is 1, piggy.
The hell
One.
it ain't. It's too
I
low.
hate you!
Yes, there's obviously a problem with your eyes. I'm going to have to dilate them and run some tests.
Meanwhile, the boys find out Chef quit his job
I
and
said
was
cake.
replaced by this weird dude named
no
Mr.
damn apple.
Derp, who tries
Give me the cake.
and fails to be funny with bad slapstick humor. Turns out Chef's got a new girlfriend, Veronica, and she's totally changed him. Even worse, they're getting married.
Chef, what the hell are you doing? We almost starved to death at lunch today.
Oh, didn't they tell you? I quit. Children, 3 nights ago, I was at the library checking out some books on Kama Sutra when I met the most amazing woman ever. We eventually came back to my place and really hit it off.
So you made sweet love to her down by the fire.
No, we just sat there all night long and talked.
Stupid.
Talked?
Children, meet my new girlfriend, Veronica.
That's nice. Look, Chef, Carmen's got this eye doctor. See any girlfriend?
But Chef always helps us with our problems. When we have a problem, Chef sings to us and makes it better.
Well, I can still do that, children. In fact, Veronica can help me. She's a great singer, too.
There's got to be a morning after. If we can hold on to the night,
we have a chance to find the sunshine.
That bitch! She's stealing Chef from us.
He didn't even seem like Chef. He seemed like an empty shell of a man.
Cartman's eyes are messed up, so the doc gives
Like Justin Bieber after he got married. Message?
Him these giant, thick glasses, then staples them to his head. Classic Cartman misery.
You've got a small stigmatism that's causing all the problems.
So what does that mean?
It means, Piggy, that your eyesight is never going to get better.
If you call me Piggy one more time, I'm gonna leap out of this chair and rip your goddamn nuts off with my bare hands!
Well, don't worry. I've got something that's going to make your eyes as good as new.
Oh, dude, super weak. I'm not wearing these. The guys would totally rip on me. I'm just gonna take them off as soon as I leave.
That's why we have the little stapler.
Ow! Son of a bitch! Look at Cartman and his stupid glasses. Dude, just take them off! I can't. They're stapled to my head. I hate you guys.
The boys go to Mr. Garrison, who tells them Veronica's probably a succubus, a demon out to suck the life out of Chef. They try to warn him, but instead get stuck listening to Chef's parents tell insane Loch Ness Monster stories, while Cartman deals with a botched eye surgery that leaves him temporarily blind. Later, Veronica shows up, acts sweet, but then goes full demon mode and admits she's got evil plans. The boys realize she controls Chef with a song, so they decide to play it backwards at the wedding to break her spell.
I know Chef is your friend, but Chef is a grown man. He has needs you boys can't fulfill. Oh, and boys, just one more thing. I'm going to marry Chef tomorrow.
And there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it!
Toodaloo.
Jesus, dude. What happened? Oh, man, there's tons of stuff on succubuses, but nothing on how to stop them. You guys, it's 6 in the morning. I have to get some sleep. Dude, Chef's wedding is in 3 hours. We've got that much time to find out how to destroy a succubus. You know what? Screw Chef. There, I said it. Screw him. Let him marry a succubus. I want to go to sleep.
This is the succubi power. Only playing this melody backwards can vanquish the succubus power.
There's got to be a morning after.
Now, Cartman!
Now, Cartman! Cartman, wake up, you fat piece of crap!
Ow!
At the wedding, things get wild. Veronica transforms into this bat-winged monster, destroys the church, and of course, Kenny gets crushed during the chaos.
Come on, Cartman! I can't say anything! Oh my god, she killed Kenny! You bastard! One, and save that.
Come on, children. Let's go get some ice cream.
Hooray! What happened, you guys? Is Kenny okay?
Hooked on monkey phonics. So, Cartman's mom hooks him up with this hooked on monkey phonics system to help him win the spelling bee. The system literally comes with a live monkey that plays the drums while teaching spelling. Sounds foolproof, right? Wrong. At the bee, when Cartman's turn comes, the phonics monkey decides it's time for a little self-care, if you catch my drift. Distracted, Cartman totally botches his word and spells chair as C-H-A-R-E before storming off the stage.
You're going down, bitch.
Shut up, fat ass. Everyone knows I can spell better than you.
Yeah, well, this year I have a secret weapon.
And joining us this year are the 2 homeschooled children, Rebecca and Mark Cotswolds.
Homeschool kids? Who the hell are they?
Hey, that's not fair! You can't let homeschool kids into a public school spelling bee!
What's a homeschool kid?
I don't know, dude. I've never seen them before.
All right, Eric, here is your word. Chair.
Come on, phonics monkey, drum.
Eric, your word is chair.
Definition?
Something you sit on.
Country of origin?
English.
Could you please use it in a sentence?
Oh, for Christ's sake, kid, the word is chair.
G-H-A-R-E. God damn it, how come I get the hard ones? Get over here, you son of a bitch, phonics monkey!
Meanwhile, Cartman finds out about homeschooling from the uber-nerdy Cotswold kids, Mark and Rebecca, who dominated the spelling bee. Cartman's all in. He convinces his mom to homeschool him, which, to him, means snacking in bed all day while avoiding anything that looks like actual learning. Stan and Kenny stop by to tell him about the Bay of Pigs memorial dance, but Cartman's too busy enjoying his homeschool life to care.
Eric, please, we have to do some studying today.
I am studying, Mom. I'm learning with the phonics monkey. Hey, fat ass, how's homeschooling going? It's so sweet, you guys.
Here's where it gets wild. Kenny sees Phonics Monkey, who's casually snacking away, and tries to grab a bite. Big mistake. Phonics Monkey does not share. The next thing you know, the monkey goes berserk and starts throwing Kenny around the room like a rag doll. Poor Kenny gets smashed into walls, ceilings, and finally stomped into oblivion. Yeah, Phonics Monkey kills Kenny in a brutal beatdown.
No, phonics monkey! No, phonics monkey, that's a God! Phonics Monkey killed Kenny! You're damn straight he did.
WTF. Alright, so the boys go to this WWE match, Cena, Edge, the whole spectacle. These dudes are hooked. They're like, this is our destiny. We're gonna be pro wrestlers. So, what do? They sign up for the school's wrestling team, expecting chairs flying, dudes in spandex talking trash. But nah, they walk in, and the coach has them doing real wrestling. Like, we're talking dudes rolling around in long underwear, looking way too close for comfort. Cartman's first reaction? This is gay. And he's not wrong. It's like Brokeback Mountain, but in a gym.
Well, I guess in wrestling we're supposed to make our own outfit and then wear it over this. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, the first thing we're gonna learn today are the fundamental wrestling holds. Just go ahead and get on your hands and knees.
Huh?
Just down on the floor. Hands and knees.
Okay.
I'm gonna position you in the official wrestling starting position. Go.
The f*** is this?
Now just reach around him here. Good.
Dude! That's not wrestling, dude! That's f***ing gay! Yeah, what are you, a child molester?
Where's all the cool costumes and jumping off ropes and stuff?
So they quit immediately, like, screw this, we're starting our own league. And what do? They turn Cartman's backyard into a WWE soap opera. Cartman's out here playing a Russian villain, Stan's a Vietnam vet, and Cartman's other role? A girl who's had like 14 abortions. The best part? A bunch of rednecks start showing up, and they actually believe everything's real. These guys are like, damn, that little kid's been through some stuff.
I am gonna kick your ass! You slept with my girlfriend, Hammerclaw!
What's going on? Apparently that crippled kid slept with that Russian kid's girlfriend. Jeez, they're so young.
You don't come to this country and make fun of it! And just what do you care about your pitiful country? I served my country! I fought for 2 years in Vietnam!
That kid was in Nam? Man, that's incredible.
Good for you for serving your country!
Your girlfriend doesn't even like you, Stan the Man. She likes me.
You have no idea what you're saying, Juggernaut. Irene loves me, and I'm gonna marry her.
Uh-oh, here she comes now. It's Bad Irene!
It's true, I love Stan the Man with all my heart, but I want to be with Juggernaut now. If you love Juggernaut, Irene, then tell him what you did 2 years ago, how you killed his child. I've had so many abortions. I just got addicted to them.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Meanwhile, the wrestling coach, he gets fired. People think he's teaching what these maniacs are doing, and he's losing his mind. He's like, that's not wrestling. So naturally, he grabs a rocket launcher and vows revenge. Yeah, because that's the logical next step. Meanwhile, the boys are all pumped because Vince McMahon, the king of WWE, is coming to scout their backyard wrestling.
And the king of pooping on chicks' faces. Not gonna go into detail. We gonna edit that out.
But Cartman, being Cartman, decides to push Butters, Jimmy, and Token aside. Like, we'll be the stars, you guys do smaller roles.
Thanks for coming, guys. I'm sure you're wondering why I've called you here to Sizzler.
Yeah, what's this about? We should be writing our monologues for SmackDown.
SmackDown might be our one shot at making it into the WWE, right? We have 3 primary obstacles in making SmackDown a great show. Token, Butters, Jimmy. Guys, let's face it, they can't wrestle for crap. I mean, every time I wrestle with one of them, they flub a line or blow their monologue. And Token, he has no emotion, no timing. He's the worst wrestler I've ever seen. He's right. What? Dude, it's really hard to do your best wrestling when you're up against Token, right? And Butters and Jimmy, I mean, they're okay, but they're never gonna make it as professional wrestlers. We gotta bring somebody else on who can handle the more difficult roles that we can wrestle against instead of those guys. You're wrestling a Muslim immigrant. You suspect he could be a terrorist, and your parents died in the 9/11 attacks. Go.
You dirty Muslim bastard! I don't trust you, and I never will! Do you know how it feels to lose your parents? No, you wouldn't, you smelly, brown, Middle Eastern piece of
Thank you!
So, here comes the big night. The coach shows up with his rocket launcher and tries to blow up the ring. But this is South Park, so of course, he misses and nails Kenny. And boom, Kenny's flying through the air like a goddamn firework. And just like that, he's dead. Again, man can't catch a break. Poor Kenny's blowing up while the rest of the boys are like, yeah, that's just Kenny being Kenny.
Now, for wrestling! Oh, Dios mío! Mataron a pollo loco! Bastardos!
Chicken?
The ring.
They mean chicken?
So Kenny's got a girlfriend. Not just any girl.
I love El Pollo Loco's chicken. It's delicious. It's almost as good as Chipotle's burrito chicken without the burrito. Sometimes even the chicken. That wasn't too well thought out. We're gonna edit that out.
girlfriend, a 5th grader named Tammy. Naturally, the boys are all losing it. Like, how did Kenny pull that off? Then Butters comes in hot with some tea. Apparently, Tammy gave another kid a BJ in the TGI Fridays parking lot, and the boys figure they better break it to Kenny gently. They expect him to be heartbroken, but nah, Kenny's like, woohoo! Dude's excited. He's already making dinner plans at, you guessed it, TGI Fridays.
Listen, Kenny, we need to talk about your new girlfriend.
What about? We've heard that she's...
Kenny, your girlfriend is a notorious whore.
Huh?
Your girlfriend's a slut, dude.
Woohoo!
Yep. He gonna suck everything. I love the ho-ho.
He took it pretty well.
So Kenny takes Tammy to Fridays, and she's like, yeah, that rumor's true, but it was because the Jonas Brothers got me all hot and bothered. And now Kenny's on a mission. Take Tammy to a Jonas Brothers concert. The boys, they're disgusted. They try to warn Kenny, telling him that Cartman's got some theory about American women's mouths being germ-ridden. Classic Cartman. But Kenny's all in. Fast forward to the concert, and it's not what Kenny signed up for. Tammy's all riled up, and Kenny's just sitting there wondering when he's gonna get his reward.
Oh my god! It's that tingling again!
Until then, I have to kiss you. Wait till we were married to put my arm around you. You are mine, but it might be a while ago. And today we can do it all.
You're so hot, Kevin! I love you, Joe! Oh my god! I am so worked up. I just want to attack you, Kenny!
Oh,
After the show, Tammy and the other girls think the Jonas Brothers want to get freaky, but nah, they hit them with purity rings. Tammy's now on board, so Kenny's got no choice but to slap on one of those rings too, and let me tell you, it ruins him. Kenny goes from wild child to total snooze, hanging out with Tammy, being boring, while the Jonas Brothers boss, Mickey Mouse, is behind the whole purity ring scam, forcing the band to sell fake innocence while cashing in on the hormones of tween girls.
Our decision is final. We have decided, as a band, not to wear purity rings anymore.
Yeah, you tell him, Joe.
And you're gonna say that to the boss's face?
We aren't afraid of him.
What's all this I'm hearing about not wearing the purity rings? Oh boy, I just love flying all the way to Colorado to hear about your problems. Look, we just want our concerts to be about our music. You have to wear the purity rings because that's how we can sell sex to little girls. Maybe we'll just refuse to go on stage. Woof. You don't fucking talk to me like that. You little piece of Do we have a problem?
No, sir. No, Mr. Mouse.
No, Mr. Mouse. Oh, that's good, because I thought we had a problem for a minute there, huh?
Stan, Kyle, and Cartman finally realize they need to save Kenny from this nightmare. They crash a Jonas Brothers concert, and Mickey's convinced they're DreamWorks spies. He tranquilizes them and drags them backstage, planning to go full Texas Chainsaw Massacre on them. But they manage to expose Mickey's whole operation. His crazy rant gets broadcasted live, and the crowd turns on him. In classic Mickey fashion, he hulks out, grows huge, starts breathing fire, and destroys half of Denver. The boys, they just bounce.
Nobody is ruining this event! I have worked too long and too hard to have anybody this up! Your music sucks and you know it! I've made billions off of Christian ignorance for decades now! Because Christians are dead! They believe in a talking dead guy! Shut up!
Tom, the Disney Jonas Brothers 3D television special has failed. And once again, Mickey is pissed off and throwing a fit.
Vengeance is mine! You're all ants and I'm your destroyer!
Finally, Tammy and Kenny ditch the purity rings and head to TGI Fridays. And well, we know what's next. Fast forward to Kenny's funeral, and it turns out Cartman was right all along. Kenny got syphilis from Tammy. Classic South Park, Kenny's dead again, and Cartman's standing there like, told you so. A woman's mouth, dirtiest place on earth.
And so, as we commit this young child to the earth, let us all be reminded that syphilis is still a deadly disease.
I told him. Woman's mouth is the most germ-ridden place on earth, I said.
You mother...
Statistically, the most unsafe place for a man to put his penis, I said.
Statistically?
Sexual harassment panda? Mr. Garrison's class gets a visit from this goofy mascot named Sexual Harassment Panda, who's supposed to teach the kids about sexual harassment. Naturally, Cartman immediately sees dollar signs. When Stan calls him an ass sucker, Cartman sues him. And who's his lawyer? Kyle's dad, Gerald. Cartman wins half of Stan's stuff, and Gerald, he's like, wait a second, let's sue everybody for sexual harassment. Soon, the entire town's in chaos. People are suing teachers, schools, each other. Gerald's getting rich, and his house is turning into a mansion overnight. Cartman's rolling in Stan's toys, and Gerald's loving the easy cash.
Your Honor, my lawyer is just parking the car. He should be here any second. Dude, he got a lawyer?
Sorry I'm late.
Dad?
You claim that Stan Marsh has sexually harassed you in school.
He talked about having oral sex with my ass. I called you an ass sucker. Yes, that was it. And the way his eyes kept looking at me, slowly going up and down my body, like he was undressing me with his ass. What? Cartman, you can call people names all the time.
Mr. Marsh, what do you have to say?
What do you mean?
I need to hear your defense.
I'm 8?
Stan Marsh, under the new sexual harassment in schools law, I am forced to find you guilty.
Huh? Do you really like this remote control truck? Yeah, dude, that's my favorite toy. Oh, well, I'll just take that then. What about this? Is this one of your favorites? No, I hate that toy. Yeah, then you won't mind if I take it. Damn it!
Here you go. As your legal fee, you can choose between the green choo-choo or the squishy football.
It gets so out of hand, the school's broke, and they have to fire sexual harassment Panda. This guy's so out of it, he heads to the island of misfit mascots, a place for mascots whose messages make no sense anymore. The boys, seeing that the lawsuits are destroying their school, track down the panda to bring him back with a new mission: stop people from suing each other over every little thing.
Hello there, boys!
Whoa, who are you?
I'm Willie the Don't Stare Directly Into the Sun worm. Now, you boys know not to stare directly into the sun, right?
Yes.
That can burn your retinas and make you blind.
Oink, oink. Be sure you run around with scissors, says Oinky the run around with scissors pig.
Who lives in the east neath the willow tree? Sexual harassment.
Dude, are we glad to find you? You have to come back to South Park quick.
Why?
Because everyone is suing everyone else, and you're pretty much the cause of it all.
But then comes the wild part. One of the mascots shows Kenny a magnet and a fan. And well, you can guess what happens next. Kenny gets pulled into the fan, and it chops him to bits. We're talking full-blown Kenny confetti. While everyone else is focused on lawsuits, Kenny's over here getting straight up shredded by a fan. Classic Kenny, right? The boys barely blink, because they've got bigger problems to solve, like saving the town from these lawsuits.
Hey, kids! I'm Jimmy, the don't hold on to a large magnet while someone else uses a fan nearby Falcon.
What?
Here, watch. See?
Oh my God, they killed Kenny! You bastard! Hey, there he is!
Hello, Kedge. I'm happy that don't do stuff that might irritate your inner ear badger. Well, I'll leave now.
The poor kid. Kenny's parents get busted for running a meth lab, and of course it's all filmed on White Trash and Trouble. Kenny and his siblings get sent to live with this weird agnostic couple, the Weatherheads, who won't even let the kids drink anything but Dr. Pepper because they're unsure of its flavor. Kenny's little sister Karen's freaked out, so Kenny steps up as Mysterian to protect her like the superhero he is.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and White Trash. It's a deadly combination that can lead to prison time and children being taken away from their homes. This white trash home in Colorado seems innocent enough, and if you look closely in the backyard, you can even make out what appears to be a meth lab.
You have the right to remain silent. Now please look at the camera and say, I'm white trash and I'm in trouble.
I'm white trash and I'm in trouble.
All right, good. Now get in the car.
Poor people being arrested. What a rare occurrence. Kenny, wave! That's Kenny about to be sent to a foster home. Pretty funny.
Meanwhile, Cartman finds out he's the poorest kid in school now that Kenny's gone, and that does not sit well. So, what does he do? He frames his own mom for running a meth lab, gets her arrested, and lands himself in the same foster home as Kenny. Cartman's pumped because, at least, he's not the poorest kid. Some kid named Jacobs got it worse.
Jesus, this is a long drive. Are we in Hawaii yet?
Hawaii?
Yeah, that's where I requested to be sent.
Your foster home is here. Pretty much the exact opposite of Hawaii.
Really?
What the? Dude, this is like poorer than my old house. You're my new mom?
You can call me Mom if you like.
All right, Mom, how much money do you make? Like gross yearly income after taxes.
You will follow the agnostic code. We cannot know with certainty if God or Christ exists. They could. Then again, there could be a giant reptilian bird in charge of everything. Can we be certain there isn't? No, so it's pointless to talk about. Now say it with me.
I know our family is poor, okay? But before we lived there, Kenny was actually poorer than me. So technically, he's the poorest kid at this school. What are you talking about? The poor kid in this school is Jacob Hallery. Really?
Yeah, dude. His dad died 5 years ago and his mom went crazy from depression.
Yes! Yeah, did you hear that, Kenny? We're good. Let's hear it for Jacob Hallery, guys. His mama's so poor she cuts coupons out to be institutionalized. Greeley, Colorado's the place to be. It's a whole new beginning for you and me. Life can only get better, cause I know one simple rule. I'm not, he's not the poor kid at ski.
Did he do stuff like this at your old school?
Mm-hmm.
Then things get crazy. The Weatherheads are torturing kids with Dr. Pepper for believing in anything, so Cartman calls CPS, and the whole place gets raided. Cartman and the Weatherheads all get arrested, once again on white trash, in trouble.
Mr. and Mrs. Weatherhead, I've received some disturbing news that all you're providing the foster children here to drink is soda?
Ha, I told on you, Mom and Dad.
What business is that of yours? It's my business because Child Protective Services is accountable for these kids. Have I given you my headshot?
Yes, we have that.
How did that get here? Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What is it?
It's like beer, but different.
You have the right to remain silent. Now look at the camera and say, I'm white trash and I'm in trouble.
I'm white trash and I'm in trouble!
Get in the car, you.
Wait a minute, I'm white trash and I'm in trouble?
A false police report can carry up to a 2-month prison term, son.
I'm not saying it.
We can do this the easy way or we can do it hard.
I'm not saying it.
Then we'll add another charge for resisting.
Okay, fine. I'm white trash and I'm in trouble.
But here's the kicker. Kenny's back at school, everything seems fine, and then out of nowhere, a giant reptilian bird busts through the roof and eats Kenny. Yep, he's dead again. And Cartman? He's crying because now he's back to being the poorest kid in school.
Now I'm rich just like Stan and Kim. All that matters is no one thinks I'm a two. Cause I'm not, he's not, that's right. The poor kid at ski. He's not, I'm not. What the my mama's so poor she walks down the road with one shoe. And if you ask her if she lost her shoe, she says, no, I found one.
Chin Pokemon? So, the kids get obsessed with this new Japanese anime called Chin Pokemon. It's like Pokemon, but with a seriously shady agenda. Turns out the show is brainwashing American kids to become soldiers for Japan to attack Pearl Harbor. Cartman, Stan, Kenny, they're all in, but Kyle, he's late to the party and scrambling to catch up because, you know, peer pressure.
Hey, fat ass. Hey, dickhole, I guess you saw the commercial too. Yep, I got Roostor, Lambtron, and Shoe. Well, that's nice, but I'm gonna get a penguin. He's the cutest. God damn it, there's no more penguin! Kenny, penguin is my favorite. That's the last one. Let me have it. Yeah. Yeah, Kenny, let me yeah. Yeah, give me penguin. Yeah.
I've got to collect them all so I can become Royal Crown Chimpoko Master. Oh.
Buy all Chin Pokemon and you will have happy feelings.
I have to become Royal Crown Chimpoko Master.
Must collect Pokemon. Okay, Kenny, I'll trade you my Choo-Choo Nezmi for your penguin. God damn it, you're supposed to trade, little asshole! Give me penguin!
Hey, dudes, what are those?
What are these? They're Chimpokemon.
I just got this sweet Cyborg Bill doll.
Oh, please, Cyborg Bill is so yesterday. Yeah, like ancient history.
Mom, Dad, can I have money to buy Chimpokemon?
What's a Chimpokemon?
I'm not sure.
Well, why do you need one?
I don't know.
The boys are so into this that they sign up for Chin Pokemon Camp, which is actually a boot camp to train them as soldiers. Meanwhile, Kenny's so deep in this obsession that he's glued to the video game, and then, boom, he has an epileptic seizure from all the flashing lights. He's just lying there, twitching, and everyone's like, yo, this game is intense.
What is primary objective?
To destroy the evil power!
I'd better go to Hawaii and visit Pearl Harbor.
Try to bomb the harbor.
So the video game gave Kenny a seizure. Ew, this game rules.
As the parents start catching on, they try to distract the kids with lame toys like Wild Wacky Action Bike and Alabama Man, but the boys are like, nah, those are gay. The parents realize the only way to kill the fad is to pretend they like Chin Pokemon, which totally works, except for Kyle. He's determined to stay different and still plans to bomb Pearl Harbor. Stan talks him down with some reverse psychology, and Kyle's too confused to carry on.
Owata Beikoku, but I'm gonna be Royal Crown Chimpoko Master.
Dude, Chimpokemon isn't cool anymore.
What?
Yeah, dude, that's way over. This whole Chimpokemon thing happened because we all followed the group.
So now I should stop liking Chimpokemon because you all don't?
Yeah.
But if I stop now, I'd just be going with the group again. So to be an individual, I have to bomb Pearl Harbor. See ya.
Oh, wait, it is good to go with the group. A group mentality is healthy sometimes.
Oh, screw it, I'm too confused.
Hey, get off of him! He's not dead yet!
Then, just when everything seems normal, Kenny explodes. Yeah, the seizure was just a warm-up. His body blows up and rats come pouring out like it's the grand finale of a horror movie. The boys, they barely flinch.
No, get off, you stupid rat! He's not dead yet! What the? Gross!
Bigger, longer, and uncut. Alright, so the boys are dying to see Terrence and Philip, asses afire, but it's rated R, and they need an adult to get in. Do they give up? Hell no. They straight up hire a random homeless dude to buy their tickets. Genius, right? The movie is exactly what you'd expect. Just fart jokes and non-stop cursing, and the boys leave the theater dropping more F-bombs than a rapper at a roast. Now every kid is swearing like a sailor, and the parents are flipping out.
Dude, that movie was sweet!
Bet ya yes it was! Dude, I want to be just like Terrence and Philip!
Hey, wait a minute. Where's your guardian?
Huh?
You paid a homeless guy to get you in, didn't you?
Get off, you donkey eater!
What did my son say, Mr. Mackey? Did he say the S word?
No, it was worse than that. Here's a short list of the things they've been saying, okay?
What the heck is a rim job?
Oh, why, that's when you put your legs behind your head and have someone lick your ass.
Word? Oh!
Then comes the most South Park debate ever. Cartman and Kenny start arguing about whether you can really light a fart on fire like they saw in the movie. Kenny, being Kenny, is like, I got this. So he bends over, lights a match, lets one rip, and his ass is literally on fire. And what does Cartman do to help his best friend? He grabs a stick and just starts whacking him. Cartman's going full caveman while Kenny's burning alive. But wait, it gets worse. The ambulance shows up to save him, and then, because it's South Park, a salt truck crashes into the ambulance and dumps salt all over Kenny's crispy body. They finally get him to the hospital, but you think it's gonna get better? Nope. The doctor screws up big time and replaces Kenny's heart with a baked potato. Yeah, no joke. Kenny's brought back to life for like 2 seconds. Then, bam, he's dead because baked potato heart.
Try to untangle his trachean esophagus.
Dude!
No, that doesn't go there.
Gross, Stan! That's sick! Watch his liver!
We need to zap this, quick!
Who's making a potato?
My bad, sir. I missed lunch.
Damn it, I'm not gonna lose this kid!
How are you feeling, son?
You're so cool.
Great. Son, I have some bad news. We accidentally replaced your heart with a baked potato. You have about 3 seconds to live.
Weak, dude! Oh my god, they killed Kenny! You bastards!
And now, Kenny's soul floats up to heaven, where there are naked women everywhere. But right before he gets to the good part, he's denied and said,
Bruh, I had that dream when I was a kid, man. That I was in heaven and everything was marble and it was all like water everywhere. There was tons of fountains and everything. It was just light and beautiful and it was slathered in bucket naked 9s and 10s, bro. Just bad, in shape, naked, beautiful women everywhere, man. The dream was so good that when I woke up, we were staying in a studio motel at the time, one-bedded. And, you know, it was all bad. I went back to sleep and got to go back to heaven for a little bit and kick it motorboat because it was water everywhere. That's what the boat was, the motor that was on the motor. Then when I woke up the second time, after dreaming that 2 times in a row, haven't been back since, man.
Sent straight to hell. There, he meets Satan, who's got his hands full with his psychotic boyfriend Saddam Hussein. Now, while the boys are trying to stop a full-blown war with Canada, Kenny's stuck in hell, watching Satan and Saddam plan to take over the world.
I am Satan. There is no escape.
Hey, Satan! Did you hear the news? A war just broke out up on Earth. Move over, Satan. You're hogging all the fun. Yeah. Man, this is getting me so hot.
Saddam, could I talk to you over here for a second? I don't see why you have to belittle me in front of people like that.
Hey, relax, guy.
Well, sometimes I think you don't have any respect for me.
Who's my cream puff?
I am.
That's right, baby.
That whole compilation was bucket naked, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's your boy Young Child Support. Make sure to come back next time where I pay a midget to... We gonna edit that out. Twisms.